My YouTube video script says the Chicago Bears go into Week 12 half a game ahead of the Green Bay Packers at the pinnacle of the NFC North. Chicago is looking for their first division title since Mitch Trubisky's sophomore season with the team back in 2018, and 2025 is looking like their best opportunity to reclaim the North in the past 7 years since. Despite the team continuing to head in the right direction, it will continue to be without key players in the secondary for Week 12, starting cornerbacks Jaylon Johnson and Kyler Gordon, according to ESPN's Jeremy Fowler. Bears defensive backs Kyler Gordon and Jaylon Johnson, both questionable for Sunday versus Pittsburgh, won't be activated this week, per sources. Fowler wrote on November 22. Yet, Fowler did reveal that it is likely that the pair will be able to return to the team in Week 13 in a pivotal showdown against the Philadelphia Eagles, which could have an impact on the final playoff seedings in both the NFC North and the conference at large. But the team is hopeful that both could come off IR for next week against Philly if all goes well. Both players were initially listed as questionable to play on Friday, but have been ruled out as of the day prior to the game. Jaylon Johnson has been out since Week 2 with a groin injury suffered in the Bears' blowout loss to the Detroit Lions, and has managed just 20 snaps on defense on the entire season so far. Gordon, on the other hand, has had similarly poor luck in the injury department so far this year. He has missed all but 2 games in 2025, wins in Weeks 6 and 7 against the Washington Commanders and New Orleans Saints, and has been out with a groin injury for the past month. The Bears' CB replacements have struggled in 2025. In their stead, the team have had to rely on Nahshon Wright, the Dallas Cowboys' former third-round pick back in 2021, who signed a 1-year deal with Chicago this past offseason, opposite regular boundary starting corner, 2023 second-round pick, Tyrique Stevenson. Stevenson has been serviceable, whilst Wright has struggled. But the man who has had the most trouble filling in for an injured starter is slot back, Nick McCloud, who has just a 47.0 grade from Pro Football Focus filling in for Kyler Gordon, who was rewarded for his consistently strong play with a 3-year, $40 million extension this April. The Bears have managed to stay competitive in all areas of the game despite having been without 2 of their better players on defense. However, this has come with a visible cost. Chicago are 23rd in passing defense, and 27th in total defense, something that will no doubt needed to be addressed in the second half of the season as the team looked to make it into, and indeed compete within the postseason. Daniel Arwaz is a sports writer who covers the NFL for Heavy.com. Daniel began his career in sports writing in 2022 and has covered the NFL and college football for Gridiron Heroics and The Hammer. More about Daniel Arwaz make a ready to voice, to keep the audience's attention, write only 440-word script. No number, no scene, no introduction, write neatly, with correct grammar.